Hey guys, my name's Dana. I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I actually don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to tell you a story about one of my exes. Good old days. So I decided to date this guy. He was very interesting. So we met last December and we had a great time. We had a really great time, okay? So we decided to go see this movie called The Greatest Showman. So then, after that, we decided to go to his car and kind of just hang out for a while. I was actually his first kiss. Now, if you guys actually saw this guy, you'd be like, what the heck? This is not his first kiss. Okay, so we're going to give him a name. It's going to be called Jake. So, Jake and I decided to hang out because I go to boarding school, so I wasn't going to be home for a while. So we decided to hang out the next day. So we go to like one of these schools that they like to hang around sometimes, and creepy. And Jake decides to hang out with me. Jake decides to hang out with me. Then we go down the road to go like eat some good food, and then he like asks me out. It's really cute, and then we start dating. Okay, horrible mistake of my life. So we're dating. We have a good time. Then I fly back to my old, sad, depressing life. It was really bad, guys. That school I went to was horrible. But,
that's another story time.
Yeah, that'll be another story about how my life sucks at a boarding school. So then, we're like dating. It's like going good and everything. So then, a week later after Valentine's Day, Jake calls me up and says, hey, I want to break up with you.
I need to come in for this part because she is missing some information. So, a week prior to this, to be honest, Dana hates her life at boarding school. It's very obvious. The week before this, he decides to text me being like, hey, I don't know if Dana's okay. I care about her so much. I feel so bad that she's having this hard time.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. Basically being like, hey, making it seem like, hey, I really care about Dana. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And I even call Dana and like tell her.
Not yet. You actually don't tell me. You don't tell me until we're on the phone.
No, we were on FaceTime.
Oh, yeah.
We were on FaceTime. I was telling her that because you were saying, oh, well, I was really considering breaking up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that kept her from not, which now I regret ever saying anything because what he was saying was
not
bullshit.
True. So then we break up, okay? I bawled my eyes out because he wouldn't tell me why. He wouldn't even really let me speak, so it was like a one-sided story, I guess you could say, throughout that FaceTime call, and it was really annoying because I had a big test the next day, and let's just say I bombed it. Like, I've never think anyone's got a lower grade on a test than I have in my life because I was like crying the whole entire night. So then I'm like living my life. I'm trying to get back to like my normal place.
Oh wait, him texting me right after you broke up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So he breaks up with me. Then he legit talks to everyone else but me about this.
Yeah, like
he texts this girl.
She doesn't even get to tell me that they broke up. I immediately get a Snapchat from him, and I'm like, he doesn't Snapchat me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, so I get a Snapchat, and it's like, I just need you to be there for Dana. I just need you to be there for Dana. I broke up with her. I am so sorry. I just need you to be there for her. I'm like, did you like break up with her by mistake? Like what?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? And he's like, no, I just really need you to be there for her. And this is about to be a common theme if you aren't seeing it already.
Yeah.
That he's like, I don't know what he's trying to do.
Right.
But he's like trying to make him seem like he's a great guy who he really cares about her through my eyes, which I don't know why he wants to look like a good guy in my eyes.
We break up. It was not pretty. It was one of the worst things I've ever gone through, honestly, because the next part is the worst part that could ever happen to a girl. So I'm having lunch in the dining room with my friends, and we're all just sitting around, and I get this text from this girl. Now we're gonna use a fake name. Her name's gonna be Madison. So I get this girl a text message from this girl named Madison. from Michigan. Now you have to understand who the heck would text me from Michigan if I have no friends there. So she's texting me.
Or friends ever.
Yeah. I don't actually have friends. Like, this girl's my only friend because I can trust her with my life. Don't know why she did that. You're weird. But,
you have to deal with it when I'm your only friend.
that's true. Guys, you guys can buy me off. $29.99. Sales go on Sunday. Anyways, we're just having, like, a nice dinner, and Madison texts me, she's like, hey, look, I heard about, like, you and Jake, like, what happened? You're not on his Instagram anymore. I was just like, oh, yeah, Jake and I broke up. And then out of nowhere, she just, like, tells me, oh, I don't know when you and Jake started, like, talking, but we sent things to each other over Snapchat that were, like, inappropriate on Snapchat. And then she's like, oh, by the way, we also did that on Valentine's Day. So they did it the day that we started dating and on Valentine's Day, and that just, like, crushed my heart. Like, I've never cried in front of, like, anyone at this school yet, and everyone was surrounding me, and they felt really bad. Like, they wanted to come to Atlanta and punch this guy named Jake in the face. It was really bad, okay, guys? And then I text Tori, and she just, like, flips out.
So this is where I come into play again. Hi, guys! But I get told this, and I flip out. Basically, I start Snapchatting Jake and telling him, like, how bad of a person he is. Why would he do that? Like, I literally ask him, is this true? He tells me no. And I'm like, okay, then why is this girl saying that she is? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to tell me that Madison is psycho, and she wanted to talk to him, and he didn't want to talk to her, so
yeah.
she threatened on ruining, like, his
relationship with me.
Yeah. And I was like, that's weird, that sounds kind of shady, like. And I proceed to ask him more questions, and everything he's saying I am sharing with Dana. I am on FaceTime with Dana this whole time, and out of nowhere I'm like, are you being truthful? And he's like, no, don't tell Dana. I'm like, no, don't. He's like, we don't need to tell Dana.
Yeah, so he thinks that, like, my best friend, like, he knows that Tori and I are, like, close. We tell each other everything. That we wouldn't, like, talk to each other about anything. So it was really annoying to deal with that, but, like, the worst thing I have to deal with now is that every single day I have to go to this school, and I see him every single day. He almost ran me over. It was really bad. Like, we are not on speaking terms. I actually almost, like, we were walking up these stairs. We did not speak at all. Like, it was really bad, okay, guys? Like, you have no idea. And then I was driving, and I decided to, like, they wanted to get in my lane, and I was like, oh, heck no, they ain't getting in my lane. I don't got time for this. So I keep going, and he almost hits the back of my car today. It was really bad, guys. So moral of the story is never date a guy from a private school. Another thing is, don't trust Snapchat. That was the worst thing, is I trusted Snapchat. And another thing is, like, I had a good best friend throughout all this. Like, if it wasn't for her, I think it just wouldn't have been pretty. Like, but yeah, so that is my story. Now, if you don't like Jake, like and subscribe to this video. Meet me next week for...
What story time do you want to do?
I want to do when I made a girl cry and got suspended for a day. Boom. See ya.